Hello, my crafty friends. Well, it's that time again. Same 6 Wednesday for June 2021. This is the sixth month of our 6-month hop, which means I'm working on my last page, or last spread, I guess. This time we're working with Tanya's items. And I cut it open before we got here so I could keep from showing her address. So let's see what we've got to work with. We've got some pretty feathers. It's like a piece of trim, actually. That is very interesting. Okay, don't know what we're going to do with them, but they're very pretty. And we've got a piece of wallpaper. It's textured vinyl wallpaper. Yep, very sturdy vinyl wallpaper. Everything looks like it kind of goes together. Oh, let's see what this is. She says, so glad you wanted to play round 2. Hugs, Tanya. And she sent a little zine. Says, sending you hugs, sending you wishes, sending you prayers, and butterfly kisses. I love this zine, Tanya. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it in my everything book along with this. That'll make the perfect pocket for it. And oh goodness, look at this. Oh, that is gorgeous. Some of her rusty echo dyed paper. Boy, you can feel there's stuff coming off on this. I would love to scan it, but I'm afraid my husband would kill me if I put that on our scanner. But it is gorgeous. I love it. Oh, beautiful. How fun is that going to be? And a time card. And here's a tag from her car repair shop. And some pretties. Let's see what these are. Oh, there's more than one. Aren't those pretty? So let's see. I'm assuming that's item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is going to take some thinking, so I'm going to pause and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, I'm still not 100% sure where I'm going to go, but I am going to make these into tags, and I'm going to use this paper to make them pretty, and I'm going to use this to make pockets, and I think this happens to be the perfect size. It's exactly the same height as my book, so what I'm thinking is I may just cut it like this and make a pocket, and then do the same thing over here and make a pocket. So they kind of mirror each other. That's my thought. So I'm thinking if I put this like this, I don't think I want it to go all the way. So if we go like this, well, let's just go ahead and mark it all the way down, because we can adapt it from there. Get that out of the way for a second. Let's do the same with this one. Take it from here, and we don't want to go that didn't work. Okay, so can't cut straight, can't draw a straight line either, even with a ruler. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to do the best we can. Need scissors. Okay. We're gonna okay. There's one for that side. And then here's one for this side. Okay, they're not exactly the same, are they? So let's see if we can fix that. This may be a mistake because all right, let's see if that makes them look alike now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Now then, I think I want to decorate the pockets with the feathers. Those are really cute. But I may want to do something like this for the pockets and decorate the tags with the feathers. I kind of like how these are the same but not the same. I like that. But I'm not sure, you know. I think I do want to go ahead and ink these and glue them down. We can go that far. And then I have this left if I want to use it for something else. And I'm going to ink with the sepia because it reminds me a lot of the, ooh. I think I like that. Let's just see what we can do with it. Oh yeah, look at there. Okay. I think I like that better than inking the edges. Makes the texture of the wallpaper stand out. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay. We'll let that kind of dry there and we'll glue it down in just a second. And I do want to, I think I may turn this into 2 tags and add this to one of them. And I'm going to cut it right here. So they won't be exactly the same. Well, they're almost exactly the same size. I don't care whether they're the same size or not, but that'll work. I think I'm going to make this one narrower. Because I don't want them to be just the same. And I'm going to go ahead and take this ring off of here. Because it's going to be hard to cover this with the paper if I don't haven't done that, and I want to cover it. Okay, I think I want this just on this yummy rusty stuff right here, or maybe over here. Let's try it here. Okay, get this out of the way. All right. Let's move that. Okay. And right here is where I want to glue this tag on. Right there. Let's get the bone folder. I'm going to let that kind of stay right there. And I think I want this leaf to be on one of them. And this one's the most likely to fit it. So let's just do that too. Okay. And I want this one to look different from that one. Maybe right here. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and let these dry first, and then we'll cut them out. Okay, that's getting close to being dry, but I want to go ahead and glue this down. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue. And I'm going to put a good strong bead of it because this is wallpaper and it's kind of cranky, which means it may come out. We'll just see how it behaves. Okay. Yep. So far, so good there. This side's not being as cooperative as that side. Okay. I think we've got those down. At least for now. I think they'll stay. They just need to be left alone a little bit and not, messed with too much. I still like the idea of putting one flower here and 3 flowers over there. Maybe not even putting them in the same spot, but to make them look like they kind of belong together, but they're not the same. Where did my, here it is. By the time you get to this point, the book doesn't want to flatten out very good. I kind of like the simplicity of that. It's not, but it might be fun to go ahead and put a, I don't know how easy it'd be to get these off of here. Let's open up this where she taped it and see if we can, if it'll tell us anything here about, okay, that's really stuck together good. So it might be good just to cut it and put okay, I'm just going to do it. Okay, there we go. Done. we're stuck with it now. Oh, but doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I love it. Okay, yay. I love it. I'm not going to put a lot of it on the feathers, but I do want to put some. Okay. And I'm going to put some glue on this too. And then I think I'm going to put a clamp on it to hold it in place till it dries. I think it's going to need it if I can figure out. Let's see if we can get some glue on the outside edges here too. Glue gun might be a better choice, but I don't have one out here. Okay. Okay, we're just going to do that. And I wonder if I shouldn't put some plastic in there. I didn't think about that, but it might be a good idea. Okay, let's just cut a piece of this. There we go. All right. Now we probably don't need that anymore. And then these 3. Do we want to put feathers behind them? I kind of don't think so. But I am thinking maybe this tag. That might be fun. So let's see what we think about that. I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, I took off a couple of those little feathers and kind of stuck them through two of these little things. And then I'm going to kind of tuck the feather behind. And we're going to glue those on here. But first, I want to go ahead and put some fibers in this. All right, what's going on here? These kind of got tangled up, so let's. Okay, whoops. Knocking everything around. I'm going to just push those through. That one needs to go through too. Okay, that's cute. Let's glue this down. I don't know what's the best way to do it. Let's just do it like that. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and let this dry. And now I want to go ahead and glue these on. Okay. I'm just kind of flattening those these little petals down so that they will actually stick to the and we're going to do the same with this. And this third one, I'm just going to glue right in the middle and set it there. And I'm going to let it stay poofy. So it'll look like that. And here's this side. It's still not dry, but it's stuck down, so I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to set this aside and work on these tags while all of that stuff dries. And I know, we can add paint, we can add anything we want to these pages as long as we use this, at least 3 of the things that came in the package. But when I made this little book out of those pretty papers, I wanted the papers to be I didn't want to cover them up. I want them to be part of the page. And I want to show off what came in the package and not dilute it with a bunch of other stuff, which, you know, it's not the way everybody is choosing to do their pages. It's just what I wanted to do this time. And isn't that pretty? Those are both pretty. And I think that, where is it? I think I like the idea of the pages being a little more simple so that they do just show off all the pretty textures and things, because I've gotten beautiful stuff in these packages. And while I want some of these feathers on here, what I don't want is to cover up the pretty paper. So I'm going to ink around it while I think. Ink while I think. That's. And I'm going to leave the back just like this. I'm just going to ink around it. That way I don't ever forget what, you know, what it was, what was in the package. If I completely covered this up, then I would forget what was actually in the package, and I don't want to do that. I want to be able to remember when I look back at this book what was in the package. Besides, if I wanted to write on something on these tags, journaling cards, whatever you want to call them, that would work perfectly well to write on. So, and I think they're gorgeous just like that. But I think it would be fun to add some feathers on, but I don't want them lace. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put lace in front of them. So I'm going to get some lace. Be right back. The more I think about it, the more I just want to leave this one just like this. If I put any feathers or lace or anything on there, I'm going to cover up that gorgeous leaf, and I don't want to do that. This one is beautiful, but it's there's more stuff I can do with it. So we're going to, if I can find my fabric scissors. Here we go. There we go. And I'm going to take some of these feathers off of here, but I don't want them, you know, I don't want that black thing, so I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to cut them. And I'm sure I got more feathers than I wanted, but I really wanted some of these that are maybe one like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Change and plan. See if there are any taller ones, because I want to put the tallest one. Oh, that one's taller. That'll be even better. Let's turn it over this way and see. No. We're just going to go ahead and do it like that, but I like the taller one. I like it sticking out beyond the tag. And then we'll put the lace on. Okay, let me... And this glue does dry clear, so that helps when you have to put extra glue on there that you don't really want, but it's coming through the lace, so it's got to be there. Got to be there. Okay. So here are our 2 journaling cards, if that's what you want to call them. Okay. Let's bring this back down. And that's not wanting to stick. So I'm going to put a little more glue under there and put a clamp on it. I don't mind if this tucks up. That doesn't bother me. But down here, I'd like it to be more stuck down. Come on. And where did I put there? There it is. And here's another one. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. And we've got this tag to go in and this tag to go in. But that needs to dry. But I think I'm really happy with this. And I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we used everything. I think it's really pretty. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to click on the first name in the description box so you can go on to the next person. And when you get through at theirs, click on the first name. And when you get back to me, you'll be all done. God bless you. Bye-bye.